This is strictly about working out right now, because when I was doing my training last night, I remembered something and I wanted to tell you guys because I realized when I started working out with Jay, and I think I've shared this with you before, I realized, how much I'm guessing there's a lot of you like me, we don't push ourselves as much as we normally would. And I think if you've never worked out with a trainer before and you see videos on, whether it's on YouTube or movies or shows or anything that shows a trainer and they're pushing people and yelling at them, that's how it is, or at least that's how it is with Jay. Because, and I'll tell you why that's good, because when I used to just work out at home, I know now that I didn't push myself. And certainly the other thing I did is I used to always hate training chest and triceps. I think pretty much that's it. Chest and triceps. I never liked any of those moves or trainings, and I kept thinking, I have boobs. I don't need to train my chest, which is... And I hate triceps. I hate kickbacks. I hate, these kind of I hate them. Don't know why. And calves. But anyway, when I started working out with Jay, and Jay would put, when he put me on the leg press and start putting, 250, 300, 350 pounds on there, I was like, are you out of your mind? And then I did it. And I was like, oh my gosh. And there are times when I work out with Jay, and oh my gosh, I need to work out with him. When I work out with him, and I will be on, say, my 8th rep of something. And literally in my head, I can see, and my legs are got the shakes or whatever. And he'll start laughing. He's like, oh, there we go, look at these shakes. And I'm like, please, God, please. And I'm like, looking at it going, there is no way, in my head, that's what I'm saying, there's no way I'm going to get this out. And he's like, and it's like he knows me well enough to say, Kelly, you got 3 more. You got 3 more. And he's right there, and he's so good at spotting me. And I do it. And he pushes me to do things that I never would think in my brain I could do. And so when I work out at home, I need a haircut, guys. When I work out at home, I was, and this is where I work out, by the way. So just to go show you, kind of like Jackie. Jackie works out at home. A lot of us work out at home. Some of us work out at a gym. I used to always work out at home. I have my free weights in the closet up front. I have a Bosu ball and a medicine ball. And then I've got my Val slides, and Val is sending me another band because I broke the last band. Love the band. But anyway, I just work out here in my office. I push everything to the side. You don't need a lot of space. But I was doing overhead presses last night. I started with 20 pounds. And for me, I remember when 12 pounds was hard. And like I said before, you can't compare yourself with anybody else. I'm sure there's some of you guys out there that are using 30s or whatever. I'll be there someday, but for right now, 20s are, I just get out 12 reps. So I got out 12 reps, and believe me, when it was 10, I remember I'm sitting there and I'm like, I don't think I can do it. And then I just started saying it out loud to myself, like I imagine that Jay is there, because I know what Jay would say. He would go, you got 2 more, you got it, you got it. And I just say that to myself out loud. Like, I'm just not, because if I was there, he wouldn't be like, oh, you're tired, just stop. He would say, no. And if it meant that he comes below me and pushes me up for 1 more, we do it. And so when I work out at home, make it hard. That's what I said before, make it hard. When I'm doing these things where I have the Bosu upside down, and I'm doing these, this is part of the Red Carpet Ready workout, and you put 1 foot in the middle of the Bosu, and then you squat down and lift up and kick up your leg, there's an amount that you can squat down. You don't have to go as low, and you can make that move a lot easier. If you're sitting here and you're sweating for an hour and a half, why would you want to make it easier? Why wouldn't you want to make it harder and push yourself so that your leg is shaking, and then you're really doing something? Put the time in. You're there anyway. If you've got an hour time slot, why not try to, get as much out of that hour while you're there, instead of just being lame and then being disappointed later? What am I trying to do? Rush in so I can watch TV? I don't watch TV anymore. You guys should see. It's pretty bad. I actually was thinking about that the other day. I wanted to ask you guys, like, even when I was sick yesterday, I'm in my bedroom, and I have a entertainment center in there and a TV. I never watch TV. The thought of sitting in bed and watching TV, like, I just don't get it. I don't ever turn on the TV. Rarely, maybe once or twice a year, and just sit there and say, I'm going to see what's on TV. Now last night, I turned on the Family Channel because they have all of the Christmas specials on, and I'm a nerd. I like Rudolph and Frosty and all those. And to grow up. But other than that, I don't ever like, if you were to ask me what I want to do with my free time, is it going to be going and sitting and watching Oprah, or is it going to be doing something online and building my business and learning more or reading more? That's what I do. Like I thought about that the other day. I'm like, why, what am I rushing to do? It's not like there's a show on. It's not like Dallas is on. Remember when shows like that were a big deal? Or I used to watch Knots Landing. Who watched Knots Landing? So anyway, I just wanted to say, when you're there, kick it, smash it. Australia girls! I so fit in with all the Australia girls. Don't you guys think I could be in Australia? I so don't have that accent. But anyway, I kicked it. I'm going to do another one today. I think by the end of the day I can do another. I really should just do strictly cardio today, but I'm not going to kill myself. I'm going to do what I have. And with the weather the way it is, I don't know if I'm really going to drive over to Lifetime tonight. I like to go there during the day, because at nighttime it's very crowded. Unless you go really late at night, and I'm not going to go really late at night. But I might. Why don't I just sit here and vlog and talk about nothing for another 5 or 10 minutes? I can do that. Send me in your questions and I'll talk about anything, because I love lamp. On that note, I'll talk to you guys later. And who do I need to give a shout out to today? Pierre, where have you been? I haven't got an email from you, so I think when I get off here I'm going to email you. And Mark, I hope you get some sleep tonight. I really do. So this message is for you. And that's that. Talk to you guys soon.